to be here with this group of women as well as yourselves. And I was listening to all of the speakers, and there is a connection, and I use the term connect the dots. And when I say connect the dots, I was, many years ago, the youngest elected to the city council. When there weren't any women, maybe 2 women on the city council. And then I had the opportunity to move into city council president, and when Mayor O'Malley became governor, I became the first woman mayor. And for me, the whole process met, and I had many chapters in my life. I worked in the international arena for 17 years. I opened up the first office in South Africa that actually Mayor O'Malley closed, that Mayor Schaefer opened, that brought about economic development in the international arena. So I had the opportunity to travel all over the world, not only in the capacity of being a public official, but also working in the Department of DBED. But I got into politics because I used to teach school. When I was in the 2nd grade, many years ago, most of you weren't born, we had a teacher who said you would amount to be nothing. And that was the beginning of me wanting to teach children to make sure that they understood that they had gifts, that they had abilities and talents, and that they were very special. And so when I got into the system in Baltimore City Schools, I taught early childhood and child psychology. And in teaching, I became very frustrated because I wanted to see changes happen for children citywide. And I knew that the only way we could change policies was to get into politics. And even though I'm an introvert and I was very shy and I'd rather do things on my own and move around and make changes, I had to come out of my shell. I had to deal with the fear of reaching out and talking to people and asking them for their votes and asking them for money, to really understand that as a woman, and in Baltimore, what you read today is about people not looking at things that were working and building on that, versus because it was Mayor Dixon, I'm gonna put that on the shelf and I'm gonna try this, and then it fails. And I'm not saying I was perfect, because I wasn't, but over 30 years it was under my administration that we were able to bring crime down over 30 years. And now we are the #1 murder city capital of the United States. So you can imagine how I feel when I drive around the city and I see this, and I'm obsessed with trash and obsessed with so many things. And it's not the passion that I, Sheila Dixon, want to make these changes for me, but it's about the people. It's about how do we make changes for the people of our community. And so for me, getting involved in politics was like, how do we develop a seed where individual families have the opportunity to be able to empower themselves? That's what it's about. Right. It's about how do we empower ourselves. I know the discussion everywhere, even in Cuba when I was going on tours or I was traveling, the big issue was Trump. Because as you know, President Obama opened up for Americans to come back to Cuba. Right. And President Trump closed it. So when I went on the marketplace walking down in the old Havana, and we went down to the port, and people, no cruise ships were there, people began to make money. This is a very poor country. You know what it's like, where now they ration out eggs. Families can only get 2 to 4 eggs a week, not a day, a week. And the money that they make as a result of Obama opening up for Americans to come, they have to pay a fee every month. If you're a vendor or you're a business, they didn't decrease the amount. They had to pay that same amount. They didn't decrease it when Trump closed down and shut it off for America. So my point in saying all of this is, he's there. If we aren't careful, he's going to do another 4 years. And it's so important that we as women in particular really come together, no matter what our politics is, but really come together to really make a change. Because if it doesn't happen, then we're going to be pulling ourselves up in order to make a difference. But I always believe that politics is local. And that's why to make a change, it has to happen in our homes and in our neighborhoods and our community. So thank you for this opportunity.